Hi guys, good evening. This is Amar. Guys, are you able to
Hello,
hear
sir.
me?
Yeah.
Good evening,
Good evening,
guys.
sir.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening. How are you guys?
Yeah, fine,
I'm
sir.
good.
So I hope everybody is doing good. So we'll
Yes,
start,
sir.
guys. We'll start in a few minutes. Okay, still, like it's 7 o'clock only. Okay, we'll wait for 2-3 minutes. So and
Yeah.
we'll start. Okay. So meanwhile, let's wait. So I'll introduce myself once everybody joined. Okay, no issues.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, guys. Let's start. So thanks for joining, guys. So welcome to Durga Soft. So myself, Amar. So I'm the trainer, guys here. So I do have around 10 plus years of experience in overall IT industry, guys. So into DevOps, I do have around 5 years. So guys, this is about my background. Okay. So I I hope the session is getting okay being recorded. Yes, it's recording already. So guys, today's agenda is I'm going to explain about what is DevOps. Why everybody is nowadays talking about DevOps. Okay. So what changes DevOps again maybe so if you involve DevOps in your project. So what are the advantages? Okay, and what are the tools I'm going to teach you? And apart from that documentation part, so everything I will show today, guys. Okay, so I hope everybody is able to listen me. Okay, right, guys? Anybody any disturbance from my end?
No, everything's good.
No, sir.
Okay, good. Yeah, so thank you very much, guys. So let's proceed. Let me share my screen. Okay, so guys, maybe like I want to hear from you first of all. What is DevOps, guys? Anybody have an idea why you guys like want to learn DevOps? Any idea, guys? Already in maybe large any definition do you have in your mind?
Uh,
So why
it's kind of a
everybody is talking
DevOps.
about
Sorry,
DevOps?
please go ahead.
Good.
Okay, so it's kind of a bridge between the development team and the operation team. So we are the guys who are responsible for the developers for developing the product and sustainability of the product for the operation team.
Okay, yes. So good. Your good name, please?
Johnson. John.
Johnson. Okay, Johnson. Thank you. So, guys, anybody else? So, guys, anybody else want to talk about DevOps? What is DevOps? Why you are here? Any idea? It's fine. Even if you don't have anything, also that's fine, guys. So, guys, let me start my screen. I hope everybody is able to see my screen. Okay. So, and one more thing, guys. Somewhere I'm getting some background noise. So, please make sure that if you are not speaking, please mute yourself. So whenever you want to speak, that time please unmute yourself. But please make sure that no disturbance from your end. Okay, so because so please help each other, guys, in that way. So it should not be again we are in a group, we are in a meeting now. So please make sure that you don't have any disturbance from your end when you unmute it. Okay, good. So guys, are you able to see my screen?
Sir.
Yeah, so guys, still I'm able to hear some background noise. Please make sure that whoever is not speaking. Okay, so yeah, let me start, guys. So my again, guys, lots of backend noise. Please make sure that everybody, can you please mute yourself, everybody, guys? Everybody, please mute yourself. So whenever you have doubts in between, whenever I ask, so please unmute yourself. But until unless, please don't mute, don't unmute. Okay. So guys, today's agenda. Okay. The first one is what is DevOps? Advantages of DevOps. Okay. Third one is tools, maybe our course content. Okay. So our course content. Fourth one is documentation part. Okay. So guys, these are the things I'm going to explain in today's class. Okay. Documentation and maybe projects I'm going to give. Okay, maybe the task projects I'm going to explain just overview. So first let's talk about what is DevOps. So guys, so for DevOps actually I can give many definitions. Okay, who are eligible for this course actually? So let me one more stuff also. Who eligible for this course? Maybe to learn DevOps prerequisites also. So who is able, maybe which domain students are eligible for this course and prerequisites also. Okay. First of all, let's talk about DevOps. So before talking about this DevOps, guys, you guys should aware of SDLC process. Okay. SDLC is nothing but software development lifecycle, guys. So in real time, in IT industry, what exactly our people will do? What IT organization, IT companies, you may heard again Cognizant, IBM, Infosys, okay, Facebook, Google.com, IT organizations. What exactly they will do in their project, guys? In any project, guys, what they are doing, we'll take example as WhatsApp, guys. Okay, so we'll take the example project for WhatsApp project. I hope everybody aware of what is WhatsApp, right, guys? What is WhatsApp? Guys, what is WhatsApp?
It's messaging tool.
Exactly. So guys, it's a chatting tool. That is a basic functionality. So apart from chatting, what are the other stuff? Like we do have audio calling, video calling, group calling, again group messages. Again broadcast we can do. We can do our status update, profile settings, backup, restore, maybe photo uploads, documents. So this many things we do have in WhatsApp. These called as functionalities. Okay, application name is WhatsApp. Functionalities are this many. So we'll take WhatsApp project. What exactly WhatsApp project? How the model will be. Okay, guys. So day to day, initially they released only chatting functionality, right? They don't have audio calling, video calling. They haven't released the product with all the functionality which you are currently using. So initially they started with only chatting. So later on, what they did, slowly, one by one, they added audio calling, they added video calling, they added again profile setting, backup, restore, so uploading, downloads. This many options you do. Having again payments. So then WhatsApp web also. Even you can connect your WhatsApp from web from your laptop also. Slowly, they're developing their product. Okay, they haven't released the product with all the functionalities when they started their project. So guys, actually in real time, what they will do, so I'll make a paint session, guys. So I'll give you clear picture about that, what exactly they will do in real time. Okay, so guys, actually they'll maintain number of servers in their organization. So there will be different teams, guys, like development team means developer, application teams, database team, system admin. Okay, so managers, team lead, this many teams will be there in real time, guys, in any organization. So definitely WhatsApp also would have. What they will do means, actually, guys, they would manage the infrastructure, applications, databases. The infrastructure is nothing but your operating systems, guys. So internally, guys, there would be huge number of servers for any project. Okay, it's not like they won't install this operating system on top of your laptops or desktops. So there will be data centers in your real time. Your own data center, maybe third-party data center. Data center is nothing but, guys, a big building with your hardware. So how it will be, how the hardware will be, I'll show you guys. Blade servers. So guys, this kind of stuff. This is what data center. Here only, like here is the data center engineer. So this is called as enclosure. These are called as servers. 1, 2. He is inserting one server now. He is setting up new servers now. See how much big data center enclosure it is. Only 16 operating systems you can install here. Again, your system admin will do that. Okay. So this is your infrastructure, guys, for your project. So there will, why infrastructure is required? Okay, because guys, let's assume that this is my mobile. Okay, and this is your mobile. Whenever I do audio calling, whenever I do video calling, guys, actually it's not direct contact between you and me. So internally in WhatsApp organization, there will be set of applications, guys. Different are not WhatsApp applications. So internally there would be huge number of different applications, guys, databases internally. So it will connect to that particular application where that audio calling functionality is running. From there, it will reach out to you guys. Again, in the same way, when I do video call, it's not direct contact between you and me. So it will reach out to that WhatsApp server where that video calling application is running. That is separate application, guys, not WhatsApp. Okay, there would be different set of application like maybe Tomcat, some web applications will be there, Node.js, okay, Java, .NET, for development stuff and all, writing code and all, different applications they will use. So don't worry, those application list and I'll give later. So as of now, so just understand. So there will be big infrastructure in your organization, in WhatsApp organization, where the data center is maintained by your project. Okay, so always, guys, it will reach out to those servers. From there only you'll get the communication. So not only WhatsApp, guys, it can be for WhatsApp, Facebook, Twitter.com, YouTube.com. Always it will reach out those servers. So these servers are called as production servers, guys. Production servers. So guys, this information why I'm giving again from scratch, because some maybe you may like out of our students now, you may have like again freshers, you might be again non-IT background. Okay, maybe who are experienced, guys, you already have this information, maybe like this architecture and all, right? So you know about production, you know about development and QA. But whoever like from non-IT background, maybe whoever haven't worked in IT industry, so they don't know this architecture. Okay, how we, like what kind of setup will be there in real time and all. That's the reason. First of all, you have to understand this in setup. Then after we'll come to DevOps part, guys. I'm sorry, whoever already knows this information, just you can ignore. Okay. So guys, these servers are called as production servers. So as I told you, in real time, actually they won't release the new functionality. So guys, WhatsApp every 1 month, every 2 months, every 3 months, you're getting a new update. So what that update will have, again, new functionality. Maybe the existing functionality, whatever the issues you may have, whatever the bugs you have in these production applications, your existing application, whatever the issues you do have, so always they will release a new product, new functionality. Maybe they will fix a new maybe functionality for those new update. Okay, but they won't do directly on top of these production servers, guys. So on production servers, anywhere, any project, they won't touch these production servers. So there will be similar servers. Again, there will be maybe one more environment. So guys, those are called as development environment. Okay. So in any IT organization, guys, in any IT industry, so there will be minimum 3 types, guys. Those are called as development and a quality and production, guys. There will be same set of environment. Here how many servers, how many again applications setup, everything is there. Here also same setup, same application servers. Okay. So again here also, guys. So these are called as development and quality servers. Okay. So what is the difference between these three servers means? Here only, guys, always new development will start here only. So there will be different teams. Developer will be there, application team, database team, system admin. So whenever a new project starts, guys, all your teams will decide. They will have again meetings, group calls. How exactly? What is WhatsApp? Let's assume that I'm brand new application. Okay, I don't have any setup. In that case, what they will do? First, they will go with the development environment, guys. So internally, they will build their own data center. Okay, maybe they will build all operating system on top of them, whatever the application they need, whatever the setup they need. So your developer, your application guy, your database guy, everybody they will work together. So finally, they will get one application, the final product. Again, what they will do internally, we'll discuss in some time. Okay. So first, I'm just showing overview. So once your project is ready here, once your product is ready, that application, WhatsApp application. So guys, internally they would have number of applications. All together is only the final product. Okay. That product, again, the same setup will involve here also. So what is the difference between development and QA means? Guys, development means only new developments, writing new code, building application with those new code. Okay, so your application doing different settings, configurations to get that functionality. Okay, that will be done on development only. Finally, once maybe 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, 6 months, based on the project, based on the product you are developing. So at some point of time, definitely your application is working. Okay, so the same applications, the same setup they will do in quality servers. Again, these are also operating systems only. So in same different applications, database, same setup will be there. But what is the difference between development and testing means? Here your tester will comes into picture. You may heard about automation testing, manual testing. So those testers, so from their laptop, they can connect to this operating system. They will do functional testing, maybe security checks. Okay, again, any bugs, any vulnerabilities, any issue, maybe performance issue, everything they will check here only, guys. Your tester will comes into picture. So then after, if everything works, then only the product, the same setup will jump onto this production servers, guys. Now, again, they will release the product to Play Store or WhatsApp. Now, whenever you open WhatsApp application, you will be notified. Hey, you got a new application, new update for your application. Now, when I update my application, I'll get those new functionality dumped into my mobile. So now onwards, I can use that functionality. Again, when I use that functionality, it will go to that particular application where my functionality is set up. Okay, that audio calling functionality setup, that it will go to that server from there only. So guys, always, okay, so whenever a new company starts, maybe whenever a new functionality again you would like to, your management would like to develop. So let's already we do have WhatsApp application day to day, still you are getting the updates. They're introducing more applications, more functionalities. So every time, whenever they would like to introduce a new functionality, same process, guys. First, they will discuss. So, guys, this is, actually this procedure is called as SDLC procedure, software development life cycle. Okay, it has many stages: analysis, design, development, and then QA, then release, and monitor. So guys, these are the stages which involved in SDLC process. What is SDLC? Nothing but software. It is called a software development life cycle. So one product, when they would like to develop, okay, when they would like to introduce a new functionality in existing application or new application, so they will announce it in the company, in your project. So guys, all that teams will be involved, intimated. So guys, we are going to start a new project, new functionality in my project. So let's assume that already audio calling is there. Just we'll take example as audio calling. It's there already, but assume that only now you have basic functionality in WhatsApp. Already customers are using. Already you have dev environment, QA environment, production environment. Your customers are using that basic functionality. Assume that. Now, my management decided to go with audio calling functionality. Okay, so audio calling means to call between the users. So basically, initially it was not there, guys. So assume that. Now we would like to, my management would like to start that project. So immediately there it will be announced in your project, in your teams, between the teams. So different teams will be there. Your developer will be there, application guy. What application again? There will be internally so many other applications, guys. So you will come to know about those. Those are not DevOps. I'm not talking about DevOps yet. I'll come to DevOps part. What is the part of DevOps and all? I'll let you know. So guys, anything? Someone, I had some voice. Anybody want to ask something? Okay, fine, no issues. So guys, whenever a new product, new functionality I would like to start. So SDLC is nothing but procedure. It's not a tool, guys. Just life cycle, the product life cycle it is called as. So your management starts analysis. Your team, all teams will be involved, guys. Your developer, application team, database team, again system admin, everybody, management, architect, everybody involved here. They will decide what exactly this product, that what is that audio calling functionality. What is again how can I develop it? So this existing setup is enough, or should I build a new servers, new operating system for each environment? Again, what would be the cost of this application? So should I go with any paid applications? So internally, okay. So everything they will decide here. They will discuss. There will be every team will be involved, guys. All your teams in your project. Okay, they will decide what exactly, how to proceed, how many days we have to take, who is responsible for which task, what would be the cost effective. So in which environment I should build how many servers? Maybe can I go with an existing setup, existing application? So should I buy anything a new application from the market to set up this new functionality? Okay, everything they will discuss. Then after design means, guys, your architect or your team lead. So based on these points, your team leads will decide the exact roadmap. So here just discussions. So in design phase, your architect or maybe your team lead will create a roadmap, exact roadmap. Okay, what are the teams involved? What should be involved here, and which team task again responsible for which task? Again, how many days they have to complete? So everything they will decide here. The kind of architecture, guys. Design is nothing but. Now the routine task again. So if any new servers required, so your system admin will build a new servers based on the discussions. Again, they will install operating systems, maybe again applications based on the discussions happened here. They will decide what application they have to install, what setup they have to. Again, everything the setup will be done here. So your developer will start working with your application team, database guys. So different teams here. So writing new code, maybe again setting up new functionalities, involving integrating these new new applications into the existing setup. Everything they will do. So maybe it may take 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, 6 months based on that functionality. Okay, based on this design phase. So next, it will go to quality. Once the product is developed here, maybe it may take 6. Again, for development, there will be development mobile guys, because WhatsApp is a mobile application, right? So final product, they will for development, there will be development servers again, development mobiles. They will install this new application day to day on top of those mobiles. They will check that whether that application is working or not. WhatsApp audio calling is working or not. So daily the development will done on top of this server. So they won't touch here and here, guys. They won't touch these two environments. So finally, at some point of time, I got a new functionality. Now I'm able to do audio calling successfully. My application, I'm able to integrate that audio calling functionality with WhatsApp. So now they will inform to management. So management will again decided to go with quality now. So they will again your system admin, the respective team will be there. The team will again do the same setup here in quality. Maybe here whatever the new setup you did, same new setup will be done here also if required. Your tester comes into picture now. Okay, your tester will again there will be test servers here. Those automation test Selenium. Okay, those like test cases they will run here. Why test cases is required? To get a quality product, guys. If you don't do testing, if you don't do functionality tests, maybe security checks, bug checks, performance checks and all, what will happen? If they release directly into the production without testing, so there might be customer may feel bad. Again, they don't know about this environment, but finally at while I'm using that application, that new audio calling functionality, there might be some bugs. Maybe always voice is breaking, even though I do have myself and my recipient to whom I'm calling. Okay, we both have good internet, but still my call is breaking. My mobiles are working fine. I don't have any issues in with my mobile and my internet. Still, my voice is breaking in between. I'm unable to again upload the photos. So just example I'm saying. Because if you don't do the testing properly, what will happen? These kind of issues may arise in a real time in for the customers. Again, customer, if 1 or 2 times, that's fine. I'll ignore. But if keep on, I'm getting the same issues. I'm unable to call my my dad. I'm unable to again do video call. Okay, so again, always it's breaking. I'm unable to upload the photos. I'm unable to upload recordings. I'm unable to change my profile setting, profile status. What I will do? I'll check the alternative. What is alternative? I'll go to that alternative. I'll install that application. I will uninstall this application. Yes, sir. So guys, that is the reason. Always your project need more security. Okay, so your project need you have to follow this SDLC process. Then only you will get a quality product. You'll get a secure product. Again, it's a continuous process, guys. Even after release, also they'll keep on monitoring these applications, this setup, your teams. Why? Because if something problem here, let's assume that this audio calling server where my application is running, that server is down. What will happen? Because of the compatibilities, because of the errors. What will happen? Your customer will not be able to access that audio calling functionality. If 1 or 2 times, that's fine. But it's keep on happening. Different applications getting down because of the software, because of the load. What will happen? Okay, again, your customer will go with the alternative. So guys, always your project should be monitored. Your teams, your infrastructure, your applications, your setup will be monitored always. Again, manually we cannot do. Okay, so again there will be some tools for monitoring. So we'll discuss about that. So SDLC is nothing but from beginning to ending. Before maybe starting of the project till ending of the project. So that is called as SDLC process, guys. One functionality development, the procedure, the life cycle, the stages you are using is called as SDLC process. Okay. Now, okay, guys, any issues, any doubts in SDLC process as of now? It's not DevOps, guys. Just I explained about general project. So any project, we just leave it about DevOps. I haven't come discussed about DevOps now. As of now, just I discussed about what is a general project. So guys, any doubts till now? Any issues? Maybe if you have any questions here, please ask me. So any freshers here, guys? Maybe experience, guys, fine. But any freshers? Maybe any non-IT guys? Can you please respond?
Yeah, sure. Me, Johnson.
Yes, Johnson. So are you an experienced guy or maybe non-IT guy?
I'm kind of a fresher in the IT ones.
Oh, great. So any doubts here in SDLC process? What
No,
is
everything
SDLC? Did you understand?
Yes, I did.
Okay, great. So what about others, guys? Anybody else are fresher here? Please don't hesitate, guys. So don't hesitate to ask the questions. Always you have to ask. Okay, so then only I'll come to know that if you have some issues, and I'll try to resolve those, guys. Don't think for the others. Okay, so I hope everybody is good now. Okay, so yeah, now we'll discuss about DevOps, guys. What is DevOps? Okay, what is the part of DevOps in your project? So guys, why SDLC is required? To develop any product, maybe from beginning to ending, the life cycle of your functionality, your application, okay, is called as SDLC life cycle. Software, the stages which you are implementing on top of your product is called as SDLC. Okay, here what is DevOps now? So guys, for DevOps I can give multiple definitions. So first definition is development plus operations. So second definition is automation of SDLC process. Automation of SDLC process. Third definition is simplification of SDLC. Fourth definition is dependency reduce. Fifth definition is cost cutting. So guys, so these are the definitions. I can give this many. Maybe this can I can say it as a maybe advantage. So even this also I can make it as advantage. Okay, that's fine. So guys, this many definitions I can give for DevOps. Why DevOps is required on top of your project. So without DevOps also your project can be run, guys. But why development? Why DevOps is required, guys? So I'll give you a simple scenario, guys. Maybe in preview, leave it about our project. I'm talking about a general, maybe our personal life. In previous days, guys, let's take any payment, maybe power bill, maybe around 10 years back, something like that. How do you pay the power bill, guys? How did you pay? Maybe like how many? I'm not sure how many paid. Like maybe previously. So we used to pay. We used to go to some nearby power station, right? Power station, or else maybe in, they itself. So somewhere community hall, somewhere they will be there. They will come there. So we used to go maybe whenever like you got some maybe time. So you go there and you'll pay the bill. Yes or no? Around 10 years, 10, 15 years back, maybe 10 years back. But now how you are paying? Anybody
Line.
going to power station? Maybe community hall, very rare cases only, right? How we are paying the bills, guys? Hardly with mobile. So from my mobile itself, we do have number of applications. Simply, I'm opening my application, so I no need to spend any time. Hardly it will take 5 minutes. Not even 5 minutes. Even you're getting again huge functionalities here. Different like different applications with huge maybe setup within a fingerprint. So already my details will be saved. When I clicked on pay button, simply it will go and pay. I no need to spend much time. I no need to take any leave for that to pay my bill and all. Not only power bill, internet bill, any bill. Same concept, guys. In real time also, in your organization also, guys, these SDLC, the traditional tools they used to do. They used to again work with your teams, your developer, your application team, your database guys. They used to do most of the task manually in their work. So I'll give you one scenario here. What exactly, maybe what common stuff they used to do in development. Okay, so guys, actually your developer, he used to use one of the server to develop the code, maybe Java, .NET. See, whatever the programming language they decided, they used to take one server. Okay, on top of it, they'll write the code, Java, .NET, whatever it might be. Yes or no? So after writing the code, maybe again within a day, definitely I cannot make it. Within a day, I cannot make it. The development. So what they will do, your developer will divide that whole functionality into components. Okay, so first you will work on component wise, step by step. So let's assume that today he started developing. He written one code. Okay, he written one code, one file, maybe one component. It's not yet completed. So he just a minute, guys. Just a minute. Okay. Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. I'm back. So here I was talking about development, right? So your developer started developing the code here. He used to save his code, say writing his code in here. Okay, so definitely within a day he cannot complete. Okay, he used to write the code, maybe whatever the language he decided to go, and then after, how he will come to know that the syntax is correct? whatever the program he created. Maybe today, let's assume that he created some 5 files. He updated some 5 files, some 5 programs. Now, how he will come to know that that program is correct, the syntax is correct? So, guys, additionally, he has some other tasks also. He has some dependency with their other teams. As I told you, what he will do after developing the code here, there will be different applications here, guys, available here. So he will log into this server. Okay, he will copy this. Maybe here itself he will build an application with that. So guys, nobody will use the raw data. Even on our mobile also, are we using any raw data, guys? Like raw data is nothing but programs. Are we using any programs, guys? No, we are using application. So your developer will build the application with that program, with that total programs. There will be a tool called Maven, again Ant, Gradle. Okay, these are the different types of tools. Okay? These are called as build tools. So it will take the input as your code. Okay, your code will be given to that application. That application will create a program for you. Will create an application for you. Okay, he used to do manual again. He used to run that Maven commands, or Ant commands, or Gradle commands. So it's a developer task, not out of scope for you, what commands they will do. Okay. So after building an application, again, it's not a completed application, guys, but still the application can be built with that whatever the component he developed. So then after, he will inform to your application, your database guys here. So there will be other teams, right? Hey, I got a new application. So please do your tasks. Again, there your application guys, your database guys. Okay, this application will be copied onto their servers. Server is nothing but operating systems, guys. There will be some commands again. So your developer will inform to your application database guys. They will copy this application. Here you get a dot where some application formats. So guys, for Windows, what is the application format? .exe. Do you know that, guys? What is the application format for Windows? Guys, when you want to install some application, what format you will install? .exe format. So in the same way, based on the application, guys, you are developing, there will be different formats. So that format, that application, they will copy on top of their application servers. And your application team and your database team will run their dependency task related to this application. So okay, then after, so they will check that mobile application. They will finally they will check the development also. They will have mobiles, guys. Because our product is mobile application, right? So they will check mobile application here, that mobile for whatever the development mobiles, and they will check that that component is working or not. This is the daily task, guys, for your team, your developer, your application team, your database guys. So every time, so your developer, let's assume that he developed maybe 10 programs today. So for 10 times he used to do all this stuff. So whenever he updated one program, immediately he will build an application. He'll inform to other teams. So other teams will copy this application on top of their servers. Okay, then they will do tweaks to their applications. So related to this new application. So finally, once they install this application on top of the server, they will open their mobiles, all the teams. So they will check that the component is working or not. So this is what development, guys. Any project, this is a common scenario. So what tasks they will do internally, what dependency tasks and all, it's their scope. It's out of matter for us. Okay, but development involves this many tasks here in internal. They used to do manually again, all these tasks. In like building an application, informing to other teams, copying this application to their servers, then after running prerequisites, pre-setup related to this application, again opening in mobiles and informing back to developer, this application is working, or maybe this component is working fine. Please go proceed with the new component, something like that. All these are manual tasks. Manually, they used to log into each the respective servers, and they used to run those commands, the respective team. So that is the reason, guys. In previous days, if you see any project, there are many human resource. The team size would be more for each team. So your developer not only developing the code, he is also follow up with other teams. They used to do manually all this. That is the reason they need more people, more human resource. Okay, so that is where DevOps comes into picture, guys. So DevOps is not a single tool, guys. We do have number of tools. Okay, each tool will work in different ways. So different purpose. Okay, so those list I will give it to you now. What are the list of applications? Maybe what can say just a minute. So what are the DevOps tools? So guys, I'm giving the list of tools now. I'm giving all the list, not only the tools I'm going to cover. Okay, finally I will tell you what are the tools I'm going to cover. So GitHub, GitLab, Bitbucket. Okay, so Ansible, Chef, Puppet, Salt, Docker, Kubernetes, Docker Swarm, Maven, Ant, Reddy, SonarQube. So Nexus, JFrog. Just a minute, guys. Bamboo, Team City, Azure DevOps, Code Build, Code Pipeline. So Excel release. Again, monitoring tools, NagoorBabu, CloudWatch. So Splunk. Again, applications, Tomcat, HTTPD, NGINX, Apache. Yeah. So guys, so these are the commonly used DevOps tools in any project. If you want to implement DevOps on top of your project, okay, so these are the tools, most commonly used tools. Again, out of it, the first level is the most commonly used, not remaining. Remaining with the market share. Again, this first level is has the more market share, guys. This GitHub, Ansible, Docker, Kubernetes, Maven, SonarQube, Nexus, Jenkins, NagoorBabu, Tomcat. So these are the again the DevOps tools which I am going to cover and has the more market share in the market also, in the organizations also. So each is for different purpose, guys. Okay, this is my again DevOps course content. And apart from that, guys, the prerequisites. What are the prerequisites for DevOps means? Linux and AWS, guys. So AWS, the basics are required for these courses. So DevOps, if you want to continue with the DevOps, so first of all, you should have Linux knowledge, guys. Most of the organizations who is implementing DevOps on top of their projects are using Linux as an operating system, guys. Linux is an operating system similar to Windows. Okay, so I'm going to start with Linux only, guys, because everybody should have a knowledge on Linux. Okay, this is the prerequisite for our course. You don't have anything also, that's fine. So, okay, so if you join our course. So tomorrow onwards, at the same time, I'm going to teach Linux for the first 1 week. So what is AWS means? Again, AWS is a cloud provider, guys. So in the previous days, everybody, if I would like to start my own organization, I would set up my own data center to set up all these my development servers, QA servers, production servers, and all. Very big data centers I have to build. It's very costly, guys. See the setup, see the network setup, again, cables. You have to maintain data center engineer, system admin, storage admin, backup admin, network admin, data center engineer. This many teams you need to maintain a data center. Very costly. Time taking process. To install one operating system, it will take 1.5 hours. Again, if it is a new project, what will happen? You have to set up all this enclosure. This is called as enclosure. It takes minimum like 1 week to set up this enclosure, guys. Again, if you don't have enough enclosures, you have to purchase it. For purchasing and to get that hardware to set up this minimum, it will take 1 to 2 months. See, very tough, very long procedure. But nowadays, guys, nobody. So new organizations, okay, they are building a new again. So guys, AWS is a cloud provider. So we no need to build our own data center. Simply, we do have some third-party providers like AWS, Azure. They are maintaining the hardware. They are providing easy way to build our operating systems on top of different data centers they do have, like in different regions. In India, there, US, UK, Canada, Singapore, China, anywhere, many places they have their data centers. They're providing easy web applications. Simply, I have to create an account in AWS. I can connect to the required, maybe your desired data center. It can be anywhere, your project. It depends on your project. Maybe Indian project, Indian location, Indian data center. I'll connect. I'll create my operating system. So on top of it, I'll install my applications. Okay, so guys, these are the 2 prerequisites you should have. Again, I'll start with these 2 only. Tomorrow, I'm going to show you how to create your account. Very easy, guys. It takes hardly 5 minutes. Yes, you're right. All the tools in the sense, only the first level, guys, not these 2. Again, these. Only first level. This GitHub, Ansible, Docker, Kubernetes, Maven, SonarCube, Nexus, Jenkins, NagoorBabu, Tomcat. Okay, and apart from that, these 2 also. The basics of Linux and AWS, 2 weeks. So Linux 1 week, AWS 1 week. The basics for these 2 tools also, because must and should. These 2 are prerequisite, guys. First of all, tomorrow I'll show you this AWS account creation. Then after, how to install. How we are installing operating system in laptop. Same way, I can connect to the data center. I can install operating systems. So I'll start with Linux only. Okay. So again, like every day at 7 p.m. guys for Linux. So we'll talk about DevOps later. And these are the tools I'm going to cover. Only the first level, guys, as I told you, not these tools. Remaining all are again similar competitors, guys. It's not a big deal. If you know about this tool, again to learn this tool, it's not a big tool, big deal. Only the view will be different. Again, logic will be same. The application is different. The functionality, maybe the properties are different. It's not a big deal to learn those things, and I'm not going to cover these competitors, guys, because we don't have enough time. Okay, only these basic, these tools, installation. Again, what is the purpose of tool? What are the use cases? How to implement with your existing project? Okay. Again, again, guys, all are for different purpose, not for single purpose. We do have different purposes in your project. Okay, so each is for different purposes, and all the tools will be covered with the scenarios. Again, the tasks also will, yes, practical only, guys. Everything practical only, no theory. Okay, all the tools will be practical only. Everybody you should have your own laptop, guys, and you should have your own AWS account. On top of AWS account only, I'm going to show you how to install. This is free account and that too. Okay, you no need to pay anything, guys. One more advantage with our DevOps tools are all the tools are open sources. Open source means free of cost. I'll show you how to install all the tools, where to download, how to install, how to set up, how to integrate with your project. Okay. So all these applications we are going to install on top of your AWS Center, and I'm going to explain about the the purpose for each tool, and also the scenarios and real-time tasks I'm going to give, guys, for everybody. Real-time tasks. Real-time tasks means which which we used to do in our real time with our DevOps project. What we do in real time, those tasks I'm going to give for each and every tool. Simply listening class won't help you at all, guys. You have to practice our class as well as you have to complete our tasks also. Then only you will come to know what is DevOps. You will get some at least 2 or 3 years of experience, guys, if you can complete my task. Simply listening class, simply practicing only class concept won't help you at all. You have to complete my tasks also. You have to do R&D on top of my tasks. You have to complete. If you have any issues, you have to again inform to maybe me in our class, so we can discuss on top of that. But just I'll give hint how to do it. Again, completion is your task. Can you share the, yes, definitely, guys. I'll so just talk to your organizer. So after the class you will get the again the course content also, guys. What are the topics I'm going to cover and all. Don't worry. Okay. So as of now, the tool names are these one. So Linux, AWS, GitHub, Ansible, Docker, Kubernetes, Maven, SonarCube, Nexus, Jenkins, NagoorBabu, Tomcat. These are the tool names. Okay. And now again, as I told you, like if you implement your DevOps tools on top of your project, your existing project or your new project, what will happen, guys? As I told you, whatever your team's doing here manually, we are going to automate them. So in that way, guys, what is the advantage means? Yeah, definitely you'll get the, so no need to share your email address, guys. Already our organizer, because you registered at the time of login, you register already your number and mail, right? So everybody will get that. So don't worry, guys. So please make sure that you will be contacted by our organizer before again tomorrow or day after tomorrow, guys, because so first 3 classes will be free of cost. Okay, you can join up to again Monday class. So Monday tomorrow, right? So today and tomorrow will be free. So before again Tuesday class, you have to again enroll whoever is interested. So you will be contacted with my organizer will contact you, guys. And if anybody not contacted, been contacted, please inform me tomorrow without fail. Okay, because you will be again allowed only for 2 or 3 days, and after that you have to enroll, then only you will be allowed. Okay, guys, that is about again you will get such again course content and all. Don't worry. So as of now, let me complete my agenda. Then after you can ask your doubts if you have any queries and all. So as of now, as I told you, the advantages of your DevOps are these things. So automation of SDLC process, guys. So as I told you, this is one of the SDLC step only, right? Development. So here there will be different stage again tasks done by your teams. So by implementing my tools, so the tool name is called as Jenkins, guys. What I will do here, example I'm showing, okay, one of the tools. So guys, Jenkins. So when I want to automate my SDLC, my development, what I will do, I'll build one more server on my data center, maybe my AWS data center. So there I'll install Jenkins, guys. So Jenkins is one of the DevOps tools. This is also called a CI/CD tool, guys. Here I integrate, I'll talk to all these teams, different teams, your developer, your application guy, your database guy, everybody, I'll talk to them. What applications they are running, they are using, what commands they are running, when they are running, what are the conditions they are using, everything I'll talk to them, guys. I'll talk to them, and here I'll create a job. So guys, job is nothing but set of tasks. Whatever the commands they are running on top of different servers, different applications, right? Those commands, I'll make it in a, I'll make it as a job. So, and I will integrate all these servers also, all these applications also. How to integrate, how to again create job and all, you'll see in Jenkins, don't worry. I'm giving just an overview. So, by creating your job here, what will happen? Whenever a developer created a new component, whenever a developer created a, maybe updated some program, so immediately my Jenkins will come to know that. You no need to inform that. So Jenkins is very intelligent tool, guys. Automatically, Jenkins will come to know that. If you integrate this development server, maybe one tool will be there. So if you integrate that tool with this Jenkins, automatically your Jenkins will come to know that. Oh, something developer has updated something here. Your Jenkins will update, will get the update. Immediately, it will trigger all those other commands. It will log into the respective application server or respective server. It will do whatever they used to do manually. My Jenkins will do that, guys, automatically. And finally, everybody will be notified. Your teams, your job is successful. So immediately, your teams will open that mobiles and they will work with that application, that component is working or not. And if it is working, again, developer will go with a new component. So this is a common procedure, guys, common job everywhere, any project. Okay, what applications, what setup you need, everything we'll discuss in Jenkins, don't worry. So by doing this, what are your advantages means? Automation, guys. Your developer in previous days, what happened? So whenever developer completed his product, his maybe program, he used to inform application guy and database guy. Maybe they may not be available by the time developer completed his component. Maybe over the email or over the chat, he will call, he will inform to application. By that time, maybe this is evening 5 o'clock. So definitely your developer has to wait for them. So because 5 o'clock, most probably most of the organization, they will, that is end of your day, right? So your teams will again left from the office by the time. So your developer has to wait. There is a dependency, guys, with other teams. Until unless you got the update from their teams, because you cannot do their work. You have to wait. Your developer has to wait till morning. But here, if you automate the task, you no need to inform to anybody. Your Jenkins will go ahead and log into the respective, because you're admin. So Jenkins has full rights to on top of every server, guys. So it will go to each server, respective server, and completed the tasks automatically. Nobody wait for anybody. Your application team also no need to wait for developer for call. So my Jenkins itself completing those tasks, whatever they are running manually. But those commands, those applications, we don't know, right? We have to talk to them. As a DevOps admin, you have to talk to those teams, what commands they are running, what conditions they are using, everything will integrate here. That integration is our part, guys. Integration means that attaching this operating system, these commands, these applications with Jenkins. That is our task as a DevOps admin. It may take some time because you don't know what exactly they are running, what application they are running, how to integrating. It's a project to project, it might be varied, guys. Different application they may use internally, not DevOps tools, again, internal applications. So those applications we have to understand, we have to again we have to call them from here. Yeah, definitely, guys, I'll come to you. Finally, you can ask your doubts. Okay, maybe is it related to this Jenkins? Yes, Amit, go ahead.
Sorry to interrupt, sir. I am working in a company, so like sometimes we will have a meeting around 7 or 8 o'clock. It will go. Our meeting will start at 6 or 7. It will I won't be able to attend. So will I get a download recorded videos
Sure.
or?
Yes. Everybody will
Okay.
get the recordings. Don't worry. Okay. So
Okay.
one more thing also, guys. Yeah, recording sessions will be provided. The documentation also will be provided. I'll show that document part also.
Yeah, like few more is there. Like you told you will teach only Maven, Kubernetes, Docker. So what about that Gradle and Cloud Watches and all? Actually, in our project, we will use all these things. But I am a developer, so I am not aware of this kind of thing. But things I know. But will you teach all this one like uh, Cloud Watches and all also, or Gradle also?
Again, CloudWatch I will show you. Okay, this one.
Okay.
CloudWatch is part of AWS tool only. Okay,
Uh,
these four also. Here I'm going to show you these four, these two. Okay, Nagios and CloudWatch related to
yeah,
Maven. Again,
we'll use this
Jenkins.
one.
Yeah, CloudWatch I
Gradle.
will show you. Don't worry.
Uh,
Gradle, no. Actually, these are
no,
again
okay. Instead of
most
that, you will
of the
use Maven, right?
projects. Yeah, so most of the projects are using Maven only. So we are going only the commonly used tool. Maybe definitely project to project it might be varied. Okay, already your previous DevOps admin, they may work with your anti-Gradle in your project. So at that time they will ask that tool only. But again, it's not a big deal to work on. So if you know Maven, definitely anti-Gradle similarity will be there. Okay, related tools only. But in our class, I'm not going to teach these two. Again, Docker
Okay.
Swarm also, because the competitors we cannot go all the competitors. There are, so DevOps is a again a ocean. So with these tool itself, like again we have a huge topics with
Yeah, sir.
this
Like,
main this the main topic itself. Again, if you go with competitor, it will be again never ending topics, never ending course. It will be. Okay, we cannot go all the competitors. That's the problem. Yeah. So anything else?
no, sir. Yes, thank you.
Yeah. Maybe so. I'll give time to you guys. So don't worry. Let me. It's almost done. So guys. So Jenkins is one of the DevOps tools. As I told you, with the help of Jenkins, you can automate your process so that even you're able to reduce the dependency also between the teams, because nobody, your developer previous days he used to inform all the teams, he used to again wait for them until unless they completed their dependency task, your developer cannot proceed. Now that also reduced here by using my DevOps tools. So in that way, if I reduce my time, you're reducing your team, guys. Maybe your size of your maybe team efforts you are reducing. Your different team efforts you are reducing. Your application team, database team, developer team efforts you are reducing. So obviously I don't need big team, I need a small team now, because my DevOps tools are again reduce the efforts of my team. And also one more thing, guys, all that most of the DevOps tools are free of cost. You no need to pay anything for them. Most of the tools, I'm not saying all, most of the tools are free, and secured tools also, not only free, you're getting a security also. That is the reason. So most of the companies, they're trying to implement your DevOps on top of your projects. So in that way, they're able to reduce the team effort, they're able to automate the process, they're able to reduce the cost, team size. So guys, this many advantages we do have with DevOps. So this is one of the scenario only, guys. It depends on the again tool, guys. So again, in every tool we do have community and enterprise also. Okay, depends on the tools. So not for all the tools, not for some tools. Only some of the tools has enterprise versions. Again, maybe they might be again paid versions. It depends. Okay, I'm not saying that all the versions are free, all the tools are free. Only but you have community version. It's not, so those are free versions only. It depends on your project. If you want to go enterprise version, you can go, but those are paid. Okay, so guys, so these are the advantages of DevOps if you implement in your project. The overall cost would be reduced. That is a simple definition, guys. The cost of your project will be reduced. The quality of the product also will be increased. Because guys, if you automate, maybe while you are doing manually, you may miss some steps. Maybe something when I run some command, you may get some warning or error. As we are the human, definitely we may miss that error or warning. Even though it's giving error or warning. So now application is working, but sometimes those applications won't give the problems immediately, guys. Later, maybe after 1 month, after 2 months, that problem will occur again. So if you do manually, but if you go with automation, what will happen? You're already all the conditions, again, what kind of errors you may get, those conditions already given here. So if whenever that error occurs, whenever that warning occurs, immediately my Jenkins or maybe my DevOps tools inform to our teams. So we don't miss anything here. The quality improved within a less time, guys. You're able to complete your project. The SDLC can be completed with very less time and more secure way, and you will get a quality product. So guys, see this many advantages we do have with DevOps. So that is the reason DevOps is a nowadays hot market. One of the hot market, guys. Every company they're trying to migrate. Every maybe developer, a tester, because they do have single technology now. Only one skill set now. They would like to. Anybody can go, guys. It's not a big deal. Even fresher, so non-IT guy, maybe non-DevOps guy. Actually, I was a system admin earlier. I was a Linux admin, guys, before DevOps. Anybody can go. Very easy, guys. All the tools are very easy. Only you have to understand the logic, the purpose of that tool. You should be able to do R&D, how to integrate, because in your project you may get different applications, guys, internal applications. You have to understand, even though you haven't worked on that application, you should be able to integrate with this DevOps tools. For that purpose, you should do R&D. Again, those kind of tasks only I'm going to give. You have to complete them. Then only you will get the clarity, guys, about the project, about the DevOps. So please make sure that. And one more thing, as I told you, Linux. So guys, Linux is compulsory for everybody. It's an operating system. So without Linux, how much you are comfortable with Linux, that much you will be comfortable with DevOps also. Please make sure that. So please make sure that you are comfortable with Linux. Then only you can understand the DevOps, guys. So I'll give the tasks on Linux also. You should be able to complete all of them. And please make sure that you are comfortable. So more familiar. So get more familiarity with Linux. So from my end, I'll cover the basics. What we need a compulsory. Okay. But apart from that, you should learn again little advanced also. So what kind of things and everything, even in DevOps also it will be covered Linux days. So many Linux commands will be covered in DevOps also. So that time also I'll teach some other commands. But please careful. No, please get more familiarity. Okay, that is about. So my agenda done. So what is DevOps? I told you. Eligible again, as I told you, freshers, non-IT guys, different domain, okay, different skill set persons, so non-DevOps guys. Anybody is again eligible for this course. Advantages, as I told you, these are the advantages. Okay, automation, simplification, dependency reduce. Because as I told you here, no need to wait for others. So my DevOps tools are automating the tasks. Their tasks also my DevOps tools doing with conditions. So I reduce the dependency. No, nobody is waiting for others. So those are the advantages. Again, course content. These are the tools I'm going to cover. So in detailed topic also, you'll get the course content. Okay, guys. Organizer, please check with your organizer. He will get back to you. So please let me know tomorrow class. If anybody haven't been contacted, please let me know, guys. Okay, so you and not the documentation part. So guys, this is my again Google Drive. I do have one Google Drive. Okay, everybody will get access to this Google Drive. So there are huge notes, guys. Interview questions, resumes. Okay, different topics. Some topics even I don't cover. That also documentation you will get here. Okay, so huge document. It's your patience, guys. If you take AWS, huge documentations. The setup documentation, how to set up. Again, guys, I'll help you on certification also. But again, so our course is not related to certification. But if anybody wants to do certification, I'll give that information also. Okay, only like where you can get that certifications and all. So that part. So this is what my agenda, guys. So again, I'm going to, as I told you, I'm going to give the tasks also for every tool. So those are real-time projects, guys. Those project tasks. What we do in my project, maybe existing projects, maybe my colleague projects. I do have number of tasks. So what we do in real time, those tasks only I'm going to give. You have to complete, guys. So this is what my agenda, guys. Now it's your turn. So if you have any questions, so guys, please go ahead. Please ask me now.
I have a quick question that do we need to learn Java by any chance?
No, not required at all.
No.
Java not required.
Okay, so is there any difference where while we're installing any kind of applications on Linux, on Windows, do we install any application like Dockers or Zero or Git or any kind of applications? Is there any difference?
But difference means only the installation way will be differ. But once you install
Okay.
anyway, Windows is also same, Linux is also same. But
Why do you
why
prefer
we are
Linux then?
preferring, yeah. So
Okay.
there are kind of a security in terms of security. Linux is more secure. Again, Linux is mostly based on the command line. So for automation, always the command line is the best one. Okay, so Linux is a more preferable for automation when compared to Windows. So because Windows is a GUI based. So in Windows also command prompt is there, but when compared to Windows, Linux has more options for automation. So that is one more reason. Security and automation, and third reason is Linux is open source. Open source means free of cost. Windows is not free of cost.
And so one more thing that even the material which you showed on your G Drive or Google Drive, do we have the access after the course as well, or is just for till the time we are in the course?
Yes, after the course also, maybe you can download.
Like,
Okay, so even so whenever you got the request, whenever you got the access, immediately just download all the documents. You'll get a download option, right? So don't worry,
just
even
ask, like,
recordings also.
yeah, is it legal or like anything kind of? That's
Yeah, you'll get a, so again, after course also it will be there, but anyway you're getting download option, so you immediately you can download it. Okay, so obviously you will get a lifetime. Even the recordings also, it will be lifetime recording. Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah. Next, anything else, guys? Any other questions, guys? So again, as I told you guys, next 2 days it will be Linux. Sorry, next so this whole week will be Linux only, and 7 p.m. IST. But the regular class will be at 6 p.m. guys, after Linux. Okay, and as I told you, so next 2 days you can join again. Maybe tomorrow you can join freely, but again day after tomorrow. So please, you have to enroll. Whoever is interested, you have to enroll. Then you can continue, and whoever enrolled, they will be get a new link after the 2 days. Okay, so please, if anybody not contacted, guys, if anybody not contacted you, so tomorrow please come back to me. Tomorrow ask me. Yeah, it's 7 p.m. IST for Linux. Okay, so again once the Linux is done, you will be added to 6 p.m. guys. 6 p.m. is actually DevOps class. So Linux will be 1 week, so 7 p.m. Then after DevOps class you will be added. So again, this is not, as I told you, 7 p.m. is our Linux batch. So first, you have to learn Linux, right? So as I told you, that's the reason I'm teaching you Linux first. Then only you can understand. That is the prerequisite, guys. 7 p.m. IST. Sir, will you show Linux? Yes. Yes. Linux installation, Linux basic commands. So first 1 week Linux only, only Linux, no DevOps. If you know Linux, then only you can continue with DevOps. Yes, Linux basics, mandatory stuff, everything I will show, guys. Don't worry. Yeah. So course duration will be 2 months, guys. Minimum 2 months. Yeah. And always, guys, try to speak instead of chat. Okay. So I'm not sure whether you have a speaker issue or not here. But if you don't have any speaker issue, try to speak out, guys. Because most of the times I won't follow the chat, right? Maybe now I'm okay. I'm asking you, you're just ping. I can see the chat. But maybe while having the class, I may not see the chat box, right? So please don't ping in the chat box. Always try to speak. So in that way, you'll get a more clarification. You'll be clarified, guys. Yeah. So next.
Amir, one question, Amir. So can you give
Yeah.
background of adding us from 7 o'clock call to 6 o'clock call? Like for how many days we'll be in 7 o'clock call?
That I'm not sure. Like,
Yeah,
hello?
I will tell you. I'll confirm that. So my name is Amar, not Amit.
Sure. Sorry.
Okay, no problem. So first 1 week it will be Linux. Okay. So whole week will be in 7 p.m. only.
Okay. So after 1 week, we will be moving to
Yes.
6 o'clock call.
Exactly.
Okay.
That will be DevOps.
Thank you.
Okay. And guys, I'll show you that the DurgaSoft members also. Please reach out to them. Whoever want to enroll, so please talk to them immediately. So just a minute, let me show you those numbers and all. Anyway, from where you got my number, maybe my link and all. So there also you will get the numbers, guys, DurgaSoft numbers. So please reach out to them, and without fail, let me share my screen. So just a minute, guys. Let me show you those numbers and office address. So guys are able to see my screen?
No.
Okay, so let me share again.
Yeah.
What about now? Yeah. So
Yes,
guys, please reach out to this. Maybe this is a physical address, and you can, for any information and all, you can call to these numbers and this mail IDs, guys. So they also will contact you. But if nobody contacted you, please reach out to them on these numbers, guys. So please note down the numbers. Whoever want to continue. So okay, tomorrow also again you can join without enroll, but make sure that before next class, please try to enroll. So if you have any concerns, okay, so you can talk to them, guys. In my system already have a Windows 10. Yeah, I'll show you guys. Don't worry. So tomorrow, please join. I'll show you how to install Linux and all. So you guys, you no need to worry about your existing setup, your Windows, your laptop. It doesn't matter, guys. Even though you have Windows in your laptop, because you're not installing anything on your laptop. Everything in AWS account only. Okay.
yes.
In your laptop, only one application, Putty. Okay, that is to connect to Linux boxes which are there in AWS data center. Only from your laptop, you are going to use that Putty application, then browser. One browser and Putty. That's it. You don't consume anything from. You no need to install anything in your laptop. Only one
Terminal
application.
will be enough, right, sir?
I'm sorry.
Terminal.
If you are using MacBook, terminal is
Yeah.
fine. Putty is also not required. So whoever is using Windows, you can go with again a putty. Whoever using MacBook, even they no need to install anything else. Everything, only browser and terminal. That's it. Okay. So guys, please, I
How about
hope
this
everybody knows.
Oracle?
I'm sorry.
How about this virtual box? The Oracle virtual box will be able to once. Does it work out?
I'm not sure. Your voice is again. It's
Okay,
not clear
I'm so
for
sorry.
me.
I'm asking about the Oracle VM, or Oracle virtual box ones.
Again, you can work with that, but the thing is, everybody is working with AWS, and you are working with Oracle main. So the operating system might be same, but
I'm
somewhere
using,
the
yeah, I'm
configuration and all
using the
might be
Ubuntu
different.
ones. Sorry.
I
I'm
don't think so.
installed the
Just
Ubuntu.
maybe in your practice session you can go with, but for our class purpose, please go with AWS only. So because so definitely every environment has little changes with the configuration and all. So my suggestion is please go with AWS. Okay. So guys, I hope everybody noted down these numbers, these mail IDs. Please contact them if nobody contacted you. So please make sure that you are enrolled or want to continue. Okay. So anything guys, anything else you want to ask? So guys, anybody? Guys. So I hope,
That's all good. Thank you.
yeah. So, okay then guys, let's meet again tomorrow, same time. Hope to see you again. Thanks for joining. Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah. Okay guys, thank you. Thank you very much.